Well, hi, you guys. I don't think I ever shared how I make my tuna noodle salad. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to jump on Instagram because it's easy, and I'll share this over on Facebook. But I am just boiling up some medium-sized shells. These aren't the big ones that you stuff, and they're not the small ones. I think they are the medium size. I keep all of my noodles up there around my kitchen, so I always can see what I have on hand. And so we are going to boil some of these up, and I'm going to drain them, and then I'm going to cool them off in cold water. And then in here I have one red onion. I've got a bunch, I want to say like 7 or 8 green onions, and then I have 2 stalks of organic celery, all chopped up finely. And right now you're going to hear, I'm running cold water over my noodles. So then what I use is, you can use whatever tuna you want. My mom always used Star-Kissed in water. I like the white albacore. I use the white albacore, solid white chunk tuna from Aldi. I like it the best, and it's the least expensive. So get all the tuna out, and then I'm using 4 of these cans. My hands are pretty weak because I've been planting a garden for the past 2 days, so all the strength is gone in them. All right, one more. Okay, and then what you want to do, either use a fork and mash it like that, or you can use one of these handy dandy tools and break up the tuna. Because I think the key to any salad is having like every part of the salad in every bite. So I want tuna, I want noodle, I want onion, I want scallion, I want celery, I want salt, I want pepper, and of course I want mayonnaise in every single bite. So smaller the better. You mince it up. My cats are attacking me. They all smell the tuna. So I like it minced. So I'm going to chop this up as fine as I can. Okay, and so then once we get our tuna, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our celery, our onions, and our scallions or green onions, whatever you want to call it. I like the red onion in this, even though I like sweet onion too, but I like the color of the red onion that you get from this. And then we're going to crunch some sea salt in here. And then we're going to crunch some freshly ground black pepper in here. And then we'll adjust this as we add the noodles and taste it with the mayo. And then I'm a Detroit girl. Yeah, I gotta have the paprika, just a little. Okay, and then when you get the seasonings in there, you're just gonna give it a tossy toss. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our mayonnaise. I'm using Hellmann's because we don't have, it's very hard to find Duke's where I live. But I do love Duke's. But you know, born and raised on Hellmann's. My mom actually liked Miracle Whip. She made hers with Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is just way too sweet for me. So, I use the mayonnaise. And we're going to use quite a bit because we're also going to be adding noodles to this. So, but that's okay because this mayonnaise has to be used up. Okay, And so what you want to do with this, you want to make it wetter than you think it's going to be, okay? Because noodles have to go in here. And then as it cools, the noodles are going to soak up a lot of this. So make it like a really, really wet tuna salad. And then we're going to go ahead and I add about half of the noodles in. And give it a tossy toss. Mason can't even remember the last time I made this. And I think it was before the accident. But Eric is going to flip out because this is like one of his favorites. All right. Now, ideally, I like to make this the day before. But yesterday was such a crazy busy day. And that is it. Now I'm going to add a little bit more cracked pepper in here. And I don't measure, you guys. I measure with my spirit. What's that saying? When my ancestors tell me to stop, that's when I stop. I measure with my spirit. Okay, so now this is what it's going to look like. So it's on the moist side, but I'm telling you, these noodles are going to soak this up. I do not like a dry. Do not give me a dry potato salad, a dry coleslaw, a dry noodle salad. I like it moist. I like to be able to, you know, to experience the creaminess. Anyway, you can add cheese to this. Cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese if you want. You can leave it plain like this. This is the way we eat it. And it is delicious. So there you go. Okay, this has been in the fridge for 2 hours and you can really see how it has thickened up. It's thick. It's not super moist anymore. Now tomorrow when you go to eat this, it's gonna be perfect. I think it's perfect now because like I said, I like mine a little moist, but you see how it's thickened up though? See, you got to roll with it, with making it a little extra moist. I know everything in your gut tells you no, but trust me, the payoff is there. So when you get a bite of this, okay, you're getting the red onion, the celery, the green onion. You get it all. You get it all in one bite. So I'm going to try to put these little stories together. And I'll try to upload this on YouTube because I know several of you reached out to me wanting the recipe. It really is this simple. Just roll with it. Okay, I'm going to take a bite. Now, fish does not like me. I do have a seafood allergy. Thankfully, I'm not like anaphylactic like I am strawberries, but it gives me really upset stomach. But for tuna, I will die in pain just a little bit for it. So here we have it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Pop a lid on this baby. Tomorrow it'll be perfect, even though I think you could eat it now. Okay. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I hope you give it a try.